So I'm Mary, welcome to my channel, and in this video I just want to show you an amazing platform I use that's called Canva. If you don't know anything about it, hey, check out the video. It's an amazing tool for any entrepreneur for all your graphic design. So let's go into it. Okay, hi, and I'm glad you're here. I wanted to show you an amazing platform that I use to make my photos and my my photos for every platform or logo or everything I use to build something online. So if you have a business or even for fun or for your own pleasure or for personal use, you can use this amazing platform. It's called Canva. So I'll put the link in the description of the video after when I'm finished. So I wanted to show you Canva is free, but there's also a version that you have to pay that is really interested. I'm using the free version, but really thinking of upgrading to the version that you pay. One thing that I seem that it would be a big advantage is when you make a photo for your Facebook cover or your Twitter or whatever you're making, you build your photo, let's say with the Facebook, and you want the same photo on your YouTube channel, the same photo on your Twitter or other platforms. You have to go and rework them with the new dimension. But when you're on a version that you're paying, just one click and all the photos, you can transform them with any measurements that you need. So this is one thing. And another thing is that I never tried it because I never paid for the platform, but I am really seriously going to do it. You can put a link on your photos. So once you have a photo, there's a link to the photo, and you can bring them to your website or your YouTube channel or whatever you're selling the product. So that's really nice. I know you can't use it on different platforms, but it's something that is very helpful. So first I want to show you that if you want, you can use their different kind of photos. There's the measurements are all there for, let's say, an Instagram publication, and the stories, Facebook publication, Facebook story, your Facebook cover, your Facebook Twitter cover, your YouTube channel cover. There's many different, and the measurements are all there for you, all worked up. You can also make your own measurements of your own size, okay, right here. Listen, you can do a letter, you can do your report, you can do a calendar. You can also use this for fun. If ever you're making something and you want to go put it on a key, and then you on a USB key, and you go somewhere and you just print it, paper or plastic paper, whatever, you know, like Staples. You go there and you can print all of your things. So if you can see, you can make cards, logo, poster, you know, the little cards for your business. You can do announcement. There's even a book cover. Many things that are super easy to use. So we're gonna go with a little example here. Let's say we'll choose a just a social publication that would go a bit anywhere. So here I'm using I will use a blank, but I will just explain here everything that you can get. They're always giving you examples that you can use. You can change the photo, you can change the color, you can change the letters, everything you can change. But it's nice to have example to inspire you to do your things and work on it. So after the example here, you can have example on graphic, social. You can go and see more if you want. Here you can see more, okay? And then we're going to go and see the elements. So we have examples that you can use of elements There's photos, there's forms, there's grade, there's a lot of things. There's free photos also that you can use. Uh, Here, if you want to have a photo montage, how you say that in English? I'm sorry. Um, Example, you want lots of photos, so you can choose this. We're gonna work with this a little bit later. Okay, so then we have illustrations. Many illustrations you can use. Be careful because some of them you have to pay. Say here, you see this one. If you want to use this one, make sure you look really well, because if you put it in your photo, you won't be able to use it, copy it, or register it and bring it to your laptop or your phone, whatever you're using, because it's pay. You have to pay for the little thing that you're using. So I think when you have a version that you're paying, these things are free, and you have lots more than that you can use. Okay, so these are for the illustration or photos or graphic that you can use. There are plenty of free things here. Text, so we have examples of text also that you can use. You always have the possibility to take off different text that you don't want to use. Let's say I'm going to choose this one here. It's going to go here. If ever I don't want to use this one here, I go to the little garbage and I take off only the element, not the group, because if I take off the group, the whole thing is going to go away. So I can take off the element. Okay, so that's it for there. We're going to take all of this out. So if ever you want to use your own text, you go and put your text here. So it's always this, you have to choose yourself your own police that you want. So we have many police here that you can use. You can choose the size, okay, and you can choose the color of the text you want to use. And like all text using, you can put it bigger, you can change the paragraphs, how do you want it aligned, and spaces and all of that. So we're going to take this away so we can work on different things. We can also choose the back photo, so we have only colors here that you can use also, but we have a lot of free image that you can use. Okay, let's see, we'll choose one to see what it looks like. See, right now I have photos here, but as you can see in my back, these are in the back. Okay, so we can choose different kind and all of that. So you can also use your photos if ever you have products that you want to put on your post or on your photo you're working on. You can always choose your photos. So these are photos that I have downloaded. You can download more. Whatever you choose, you can download any image you have to this board. So let's say I'm gonna say on the purse. So when you choose your photo, it's gonna go in the middle. If you have chosen a photo montage like this, you have to drag it in the cube that you want to use. Okay, this one. See, so this is how it works. You have to choose and bring it wherever you think you want it. Okay. Whoops, sorry, this happens a lot. If ever it happens, you just click on it. You can drag it, but I rather take it off because everything is there. Everything is gonna go away, and it's like the other photos just suppress by itself. I don't know why, but anyway, so make sure you drag it at the right place. Okay, and here we have other things that you can use also. Whatever you have bought, if you have bought an image at $1 or $2, they're going to be here. They're always in your account. You have to make your account to use Canva. Okay, and here you have more option. You can connect your Facebook, your Instagram, your Dropbox if you have a Dropbox, and send your photos right to your account. Okay, so let's say we want to use a text. A little thing I want to show you. Like here, if I put a text, there's so many things in my photos that if I put a text, it's going to be a little bit hard to see it. Okay. A thing that you can use that it's very useful is a box. So we're going to go and get a box. Any box. Let's say we choose this one that I chose earlier. You can change everything that you manage here. You can change color. Sometimes there's a little bit of illustration that you can't change the color, but mostly you can all change them. So let's say we're gonna go with a color we have here. I don't like too much this one. It's all pale, and we're gonna go this in the white piece in white. And black, I'm sorry. Okay, so this we drag it to change place, or we can just redimension it. All right, so here this is the same thing. You can drag and dimension it as you would like. Okay, we're gonna bring it in our box, so make sure when you hop on it you have to see the cross, so you have to move it. See, my cross wasn't on the right thing. This is something that you have to work on and get used to. Now you can see I want to drag my into the box, but it's in the back. So here we go to position. Now the position I'm working on is my text, so I want it in the front, right? So I go and click front, and then I go to my box, click on it, have the cross, and I can work on this like this. Okay, and when you're working on your text, you right click, you click and you drag on the word that you want to work on, and you go and write whatever is your text you want to write. Okay, now to change your text, if you want, you click and you drag. You can change the color, right? You can change, drag. You can change the dimension. You can change also the font that you want to use. All right, if you want to suppress some text that you have chosen that are example, if you want to suppress a text, you can just click on, you see, I'm gonna put it bigger so you can see properly. But if I want to suppress this text up here, I just go up here and I click on the little garbage, and I suppress only the element, not the group, the element. Okay, same thing here. Now I'm working with this one here. I want to suppress the elements, right? Here we go, and you can reposition your text like you wish. Okay. Another thing I want to show you is when you're working with a photo and you have more than 1 or 3 photos, it's very important that you make sure that your photos are in the right place. To do that, you have to click on the photo twice, and then you can move your photo around in your little cube. Okay, if ever you want it more right or left, you can do that. You can also a little bit redo it, but this one it doesn't because it's bigger. Okay, let's say for this one here, I want to move it around. I click twice, and it's gonna you're gonna see it. Okay, this one I can put it a little bit bigger or smaller if I want. Not smaller, but bigger. Okay, I position the photo. Same thing here. I can put it bigger or smaller. All right. Okay. Another thing, you can space a lot of things. You can space your all of your grid. I think it's called grid. Okay, you can move everything around. Okay, you can also put it smaller, bigger for your photo. You can work like this also. You can adjust your colors of your photo. Okay, very fun. What else could I show you that is very interesting? You're gonna have to work with this, and you're gonna have a lot of fun. You can put little image also. Let's say I'm gonna put this little flower here. Yeah, it is big, but let's say I want to work on it. I want to put it a little bit smaller. Move it around. Okay. I can change the color of the flower if I want also. It won't be a nice flower, but let's try it like this. I like to work with colors. There we go. Here. So you can also work with your flowers. That is very nice. So you can make greeting cards. You can make my God, there's so many things you can do. I have lots of ideas, but I mostly work with it for I mostly work with it not personally, but for the business. But I would really like to use it for something else. So let's say I want to take off the background. I decided. So there we go. Okay, you can also make a contour if you want to make it a little bit luxurious more. So what else could I show you that is very interesting that I work with? You see example here are nice because they're simple. They're not too you know, when you're making a post, you don't need to put all of the photos inside. If you want to suppress elements, let's say I want to take off all of my photos. I take off all of the image, but no, I want everything off. Okay, so you can work with that also. There's a lot of things you can do. You can move around, you can try different things, and just have fun with it. If you want, you can just put a photo overlaid on top. Okay, like this. You can also put it in all of the background if you want, but the way you have to do it is, I'd say, move this around here. We're gonna go and try this. We'll take this away, take the background away, and we're gonna use here. I want one photo. Okay, now it's in the back because I didn't work on it before, but it doesn't matter. We position this in front. Now it's in back. I want it in the front. Okay, it's gonna go in the front. This is gonna go in the back. Okay, this in the front. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go and put a photo of the purse I had. Okay, this is the purse. I'm putting it, and it's going in a photo. If I don't choose the element of the this here, the gray, it's not gonna go. It's gonna be weird. So you're better off to choose it like this. Okay, so that's the way you can work with it. Put it on top. Don't put any at all. See? So play with your colors, play with your photos, play with everything, and you're gonna have a lot of fun with this. So if you like my video and you want to have more little tips and tricks on business and whatever you can do with photos and lots of more tricks I want to show you, don't forget to like my video, like my channel, subscribe to my channel, and click the little bell so you know next time I put a video on. And hey, see you in the next video.